Hi guys, this is Rich with Wild Wonderful Weekends, and I just wanted to make a quick video today to show you how you can mount your Insta360 camera to your kayak to get some really interesting video and photos while you're out on the water. And if you don't already own one of these cameras, this is a great reason to get one. So I'll show you how you can do this for about 20 bucks. When you see something interesting while you're out on your kayak and all you have is a traditional camera, you have to put down your paddle, point your camera in the right direction, and try to hold it steady while fighting the motion of the water and the drift of your boat to keep everything in frame and relatively stable. You can still get some interesting shots, but it can be a real challenge, like it was for me when I saw this gator while kayaking in Florida. With a 360 camera, you can mount it, set it to record, and just enjoy your time on the water, knowing that it's capturing everything in 360 degrees. I'm not saying it's the only camera you want to take with you. I definitely still take my DSLR along for certain types of shots, and even my drone to get aerials. But I know I don't have to worry about missing anything, and I get some really great footage without even trying. Like this shot of a great blue heron that surprised me while I was paddling near the banks of a small lake. I captured this footage using the mounting rig I'm going to show you in just a bit. What's so cool about the way this camera captures footage is that you can decide later what you want to highlight in your video. You can even make completely different videos from the same recording. You can also create some really interesting effects and transitions using the Insta360 Studio software that comes with the camera. If you haven't seen my video on the basics of using Insta360 Studio, you can check it out by tapping the link in the upper right of your screen, or the link in the description. Here's some footage I took with my 360 camera mounted on a selfie stick while my son and I were kayaking on one of Florida's Clearwater springs. The Insta360 is submergible, but you have to be aware of where the stitching line is and make sure you're pointing one of the lenses directly at your subject. I wasn't recording anything in particular here, just testing it in the water, so sometimes the stitch line is obvious. Most kayakers have GoPro mounts on their kayaks already, either built in or mounted on accessory rails. So I'm going to show you how to mount your Insta360 to it and let you adjust its height so you can get the most out of its 360 capabilities. All you need besides your GoPro mount and your Insta360 is this super cheap monopod you can get from Best Buy for 15 bucks, the link's in the description, and a GoPro to tripod mount that you can also pick up from Best Buy for about 5 bucks. The link's in the description for that as well. The first thing you'll want to do is unscrew and remove the swivel head from the monopod, because if your 360 cam isn't perfectly aligned with the shaft of the monopod, the stitching algorithm can't effectively remove it from the photos and videos. Now, take your GoPro tripod adapter and attach it to your existing GoPro mount, like so. Then take your monopod and just push or pull the shaft free from the tripod stand. It should come right out with just a little effort. If you're using a different monopod than the one linked in the description, it may not come free of the tripod legs. Once the shaft is free, screw the tripod mount into the threads at the bottom of the monopod shaft. Then screw the monopod into the threads of your 360 cam. And clip the whole assembly into your GoPro mount. For best results, you'll want to make sure the monopod is screwed tightly to the tripod mount. Any play here could result in shaky video. The Insta360 does a great job of stabilizing, but the less work we give it to do, the better the results. You can experiment with how high you like your camera to be from your kayak. In general, I've found that having the camera at or just above eye level gives me the best results. But it is important to note that the further from the GoPro mount your camera is, the more torque it puts on the GoPro mount. So only try this if your GoPro mount is securely attached to your boat. Mine is screwed in place so it isn't going anywhere. I wouldn't try this if all that was holding my mount to my boat was adhesive. That's it, guys. I hope you have good luck capturing all of your adventures on the water. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you like these videos, please like and subscribe. Take care.